Hey y'all, and welcome to Watch Cheryl Scrap. Today is day 11 of Scraptember and 30 days of sketches. Today we have a sketch. I'm not sure who it is by, but it has a kind of like a wreath element. And so what I did was I went ahead and because it was such a bad copy of the sketch, I went ahead and just pulled in different flowers because the blurriness was really getting to me. And I went ahead and made my photo spots as well. And then I'll just go one by one and fill in all those flowers. And I'll end up with like 111 layers on my page. So that's a little bit more than I usually have under 100, but this one had a lot of flowers on it, which I absolutely love the wreath look. Um, let's see, the photos are of my daughter Olivia, and they were taken on the 4th of July, uh, and she had pulled her hair back. The detailed photo down in the bottom right, she has a vintage pearl um, hairpin, and it went so well with these starburst earrings that have a pearl in the center. She just looks so cute. And the earrings look like fireworks to me. So, but we went outside at my mom's. We had gone there to eat, and I took these photos of her outside, and I converted them to black and white so they would kind of fit with any kit that I chose to use. But honestly, I probably could have pulled in the color version, and I may do that. I may decide I want them to be in color, uh, and that's easily changed before I print. But so I've got about half, I think, of the flowers on so far, and I guess I should talk about the prompt for today. So the prompt is to use enamel dots or Nuvo Drops. And I pulled enamel dots that I'll have in 3 separate places at the very end of the video because I was so caught up in all these flowers, and then I'll start adding some butterflies and some foliage, and I completely forgot what the prompt was for Scraptember, but that's okay. So you'll see me add those little enamel dots at the end, and I have like a set of 3, a set of 4, a set of 2, and another set of 2. And they'll be kind of like at 4 spots at each of the photos on that inner side. So you can see this is definitely a labor of love. This video is sped up 4 times normal speed. So obviously I don't scrap quite this fast, but I was, trying to balance out where the reds or deeper pinks were, where the yellows. I could have pulled from multiple kits, but I decided to just use one kit for this layout. And so I wanted to, when I duplicated those flowers, I wanted to make sure I had, spread them out. So let's see, adding the butterflies now. And I'm just choosing some of those spots that have the smaller flowers, and then actually placing some extra here and there. And this is when I start pulling in the foliage because, with flowers you have to have some leaves. So I think there are 6 different kinds of foliage that I add in, and I don't know, I think it makes it look just richer, and you just kind of want to keep looking. I love the color green, and I love what all these natural elements make. Now, the title of the layout is going to be I Want to See You Be Brave. And at some point I thought I was going to have the uh, with brave wings, she flies, but I changed my mind on that. So that's why you saw me pull in those wings, and they just didn't fit. Uh, I'm adding some paint and scribbles and splatters. Uh, Here I add in the wings, but I kind of I have a hard time deciding where I'm gonna put them. So I have, a couple little metal elements that I've added in, and so there'll be 3 spots for metal: the title, brave, the wings. Those get moved over, and a little flower put on top, and then the key with the wings. That will have a little tag up there by it. And then I put a staple over the top of the key. So, and then I add in these cute little butterfly stamps. I don't know. I couldn't stop adding things. And I think now I'm thinking about what I'm supposed to be doing. And I wanted to add a little bit of ribbon up at the top and the bottom. So I've done that. Here you can see me pulling from my library in Creative Cloud. I have some essentials that are in there. One of them are these candy dots or enamel dots by Mommyish, and I just pulled 3 different colors. I didn't do any color changing. I felt like the blues were close enough to the paint in the background. Here's the final layout. I hope I inspired you to create something luscious for your scrapbooks too. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.